Back. This is the third video in my in explaining about my story. So essentially, in the first two videos, you understood why it started, and in second video, when and what the procedure we followed. In third video, I'll be saying how it has impacted you. So in the for you need to understand for understanding that I have missed a point in the previous video. Like these classes were, so I'll be talking about the previous video also thoda, and I'll be talking about how is it has impacted, what is the framework which impacted us in a large scale. I'll be talking about all those things. Okay, so first, so these classes were started in my 10th standard. So we had physical classes with whole number of students. If generally if we have physical classes whole number of students, we need to have certain ground rules and values which are very essential for this class and to regulate this class. So what are the rules and values which with which we have come up with? So the first rule being is respecting the speaker. If someone is speaking here, the students are not allowed to talk among themselves, laugh, or move here and there, because that will demotivate the speaker who is speaking here. He thinks that he is a worthless candidate. His speech is not up to the mark. That's why these people are ignoring. So that's why we had essential rule of respecting the speaker. That followed, the second rule is silence. So for any class to continue, we can't have students talking all the time. Since it's a public speaking class, we have a lot of things on talking, but we can't expect everyone to talk at a time. So we have to have an order. That order is kept by the word silence. We have silence. Then then the next thing is, if you like, we will be asking certain questions in every each class. We will be asking for introduction. We'll be asking them for rules and values. If anyone remembers, if anyone tells that, they have to raise their hands. They have to tell that I know the answer, and then we will permit them, and they have to. This creates an orderly mood in the class. This also helps the students in replicating this order in their future when they are conducting classes, when they are part of classes. This would improve their discipline. Okay, and then non-judgmental. What does it mean? You do not have to judge a speaker, and you should not argue with the speaker. Like if a speaker comes here and tells that my favorite captain is MSG, you can't any person from the audience can't get up and say why do you like MS Dhoni, indulge in an argument or makes a judgment about him that MS Dhoni is an old person, so he likes old ideology. This is all illogical things which disrupts the mood of the class. So these are all taken care by these rules. You have to strictly abide by these rules. Then values. What are the values which we have? The first value is unity. This directly flows from the statement, together we can become better and make this world better. We have to be united to do anything. And the second thing is integrity. Integrity in a nutshell means abiding by your promise. If you give a promise, you have to work on it. You have to, like, if I give a promise that next week I will be delivering the speech, I should deliver the speech. If any case I'm not delivering the speech, I should inform the persons well beforehand, so as to mitigate the damage. Unity, integrity, and comes responsibility. You have to be responsible of your words, of what you teach, because students are essentially training students. Students are not perfect in everything, but have to try to be perfect, and they have to be responsible whatever they have taught. So this responsibility helps them that they have to taught all the good things, all the good values. This is responsibility. Accountability. You have to be answerable to each and every person. If any person points out a mistake at you in this particular module, in the way you are dealing, you have to be answerable to that person. Why are you dealing with that? And what is your intention behind that? And if you have done a mistake, you have to rectify your mistake. That is accountability. You have to be accountable. So these are the ground rules and values which we followed in physical classes. Okay, so now let me talk about how it has changed me as a person, our school as an institution, and how why did we start this YouTube channel. So we started embarking on this journey to impact our school at large. So, firstly, we bunch of 20 people got trained by Rangubaya, right? So, we took sensitization and we had some 70 students. We trained those 70, and those 70 came up, another 30 came from those 70 who are willing to take it forward, and those 30 taught around 110, and those 30 came to us and like came up, and those 30 are teaching it to another 150. In that way, whole school is getting impacted. You see how a change process has been initiated by us, which is still being continued without any formal interaction of teachers. This is the power of our movement. This power I want to generate to give it to everyone who are watching this. Please join hands with this. Then, uh, as this movement, you would have a doubt whether these 20 students are going and teaching all these 70. That is true. We have divided them into groups. We have divided them into groups, and we have assigned two people to each group, and we followed a structured leadership pattern where we started training, because to us structure is very important because it inculcates the knowledge, and it makes the things orderly to happen without any dispute. So the leadership structure we followed was, we had a convener, sorry, commander, like an army, co-commander, and then we have leaders for each group. And leaders are those who teach us the students. So the commander and co-commander are essentially so-called heads, but they are not heads. They are equally as leaders. They have to teach students in the absence of any group leader. So we have this structure where these group leaders go and teach us, commander and co-commander coordinates with them, and they help in resolving problem if they face any. We all, it is generally known that they help in, but we all sit together, we all discuss the problems, and we all. So this leadership structure has also helped us in many ways, because when you are leading someone, you have to control your emotions. You started taking silly questions and reacting them with a humor. Your irritation to questions, your irritation to noise by children reduces. You essentially turn into a good human being with good leadership qualities. These are the leadership qualities. So this has made me into a good leader and makes the world into a good leader. So then we had this leadership structure in place to take it forward. And then for us to teach, we as I said, we did not have that much experience, and we did not have that much perfection. So in order to achieve that experience perfection, we every week before teaching the students, we conducted gym sessions where we practice what we have to train the students upon. We practiced our speeches, we practiced table topics, we practiced affirmative statements, rules and values. We have to abide, we are also students, we have to abide by our rules and values. Then we can tell them, we have to abide by our values, we have to deliver our things integratedly. So we have done all those things, and that has left leaders persons, and that has helped us in continuing this change process till date. So why have we started this YouTube channel? So as I said in the last part, some 30 students are affecting 150 students. As that process was going, then this so pandemic came, COVID-19 pandemic came. So in the time of pandemic, the only essential thing to contact with the students or to reach out to people to take classes is social media. You have to rely a lot on social media. And one of the best method to reach out to people is by YouTube, by uploading videos in YouTube, by creating our own channel. So we have, in that way, we have created our own channel, YouTube channel. We are that channel name is Motivational Heroes, as it implies as motivation. Like the channel name may sound thoda not apt to students, but because who on earth thinks that at 12th graduation first year guy is a motivational speaker? But if everyone goes through this process, everyone will be a motivational speaker. So this is all. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Subscribe, like, share, comment. More power. Object.